It's an old style. You see, what happens is this, and you need to give respect to all the leaders. And Ukambani has had various leaders from the time of Paul Ngei. You look at all our leaders, Mulu Mutesia, all the way to the present. We've had our leaders, and you need to give respect to our leaders. But at the end of the day, what is the essence of political power? The essence of political power is not acquisition of power for oneself. It's not acquisition of money for oneself. You acquire power so that you can utilize that power to be able to bring about change within your community. Yes, our leaders have worked, but what my argument is, they have not done as much as should have been done. And that is the reality. And maybe that was the Kenya at that time. And what we are saying is that devolution and Kenya and the new constitution has given us an opportunity now to speed up. Because it is quite a shame that today we are seated here, that I can use a telephone, if I use your phone for example, and call a grandmother in Ukambani, and she will answer. She will answer, and I'll ask her, Weba? She's using 21st century technology while undertaking primitive technology of getting water from the river. And that water is dirty with bilharzia and other diseases. We've got this disconnect of where we are as a people and the reality on the ground. That is true, but the question, was, who are these leaders who are, according to you, are anti-development? They're leaders who all they see is about political power, is about political insults, is about political attacks of other leaders. It's never coming together. And they talk about let's unite, and they don't like coming on air and mentioning names, because now you're building those people and you're giving them food, mileage. And mileage. But these leaders are known to our people. All they do is they never come and say, Mutua, can we sit down and see how we can enhance these projects together? No, they criticize because they are afraid, and they are afraid that this change will turn wananchi against them, because people are tired of being lied to. People have stood up and promised and promised. Let me give you an example. You look at in the 1970s, President Jomo Kenyatta promised to tarmac a road in Ukambani in Machakos between Kilimani and Makutano Mamwala, and he never did it. Then President Moi came with Mulu Mutesia. They actually stood there and said, "Hii barabara tutajenga." They never did it. Then Mwai Kibaki, came in. It was not built. And I remember traveling there with the president, and he talked about it was not built. Then President Uhuru Kenyatta came. We were in Machakos at a Catholic church. He was asked about the road. He was, he was very committal. And I knew. And for 50 years, this road has never been done. We decided to do it ourselves. And in 3 months, we built the Makutano Mamwala, 33 kilometers road to Kilimani. And it was done. Why? Because it's about walking the talk and deciding this needs to be done. And to be. Now, when we do that, now that scares some people. They say the speed at which Mutua is moving, it will render us, what do you say? It will stop us from gaining our political mileage. Yeah, people will not be listening to us anymore, because now he doesn't just promise, he promises, he works on it, and he does things.